Hi, good morning to everyone. I am Dr.D.Radhasri, Assistant Professor in Department of Commerce in Dr. SNS Rajashmi College of Arts and Science. In class, we have seen about human resource recruitment. In this section, we are going to see about human resource selection process. Let me see what is the selection process. The selection process as an organization is directed towards finding the right talent for vacancy within the organization. Typical in a asking of fitting their source of the fund of funding solutions via eliminations. More than 84% of the organization in India have reported if effect of wrong here are core functions of human resource management. The selection process is crucial to create a historic work environment. Did you know about the just one bad of could be the cost of company up to 29 lakhs? The recruitment and the selection process as a various industries, organizations and department positions different on the ground of the responsibility and criteria in the articles we are explained in the key steps of the selection process. What are the key steps in the selection process? Let me look at the step-by-step guiding of the employee sections process. In the employee selection process, the first we are going to see about preliminary interview. Once a requirement is positive on the posting, a company may receive hundreds of thousands of applications in a gradual pre-process. And the preliminary interview is conducted to vet of all the candidates who do not meet the essential eligible criteria. Education qualification, required skill sets, prove their certificate and the explanations of candidate meet the asset of the based on their background of interest. Some of company employee innovation techniques bring the right candidate to the table right of the get off and the example of urban report or code on the roads in the app of coding games that took a candidate straightening to the next stage of the selection process. If they pass, they change gamifying requirement selection and among the latest trend in HRM. Receiving applications. Once candidate pass the preliminary interview, organization must aim to standardize the application process. Here, the candidate must fill out the standard application form that collects their biodata, qualification, experience, background, and education information. The application could gather their broader understanding of their candidate, which has a hobbies and interest. A comparison application form will come into a handle during the final selection process when decisions are to be made between similar candidates. Screening applications. In this stage include the shortlisting potential candidate from the pool of application who filled. The screening committee constitutes various teams, leads, departments members, interdepartment associates and coordinators who would be working close with the selection candidate. Screening can include multiple criteria including education's powers, relevance in terms of the various act, etc. The interview deals with the requirement and sharing with the potential candidate a call or a mail. Preliminary test. The test is an essential part of a job selection process. They access and aptitude and IQ, emotional, talented, intelligent, proficiency of the personality of candidate. While coming an organization, hold the test remoting may prepare of the arranging the test venue. In the way of employee interview, the selection interview is a cross of this entire process. It can be defined as in a personal conversations that put candidate on their feet. This step single how will be she a fit in the company. During this stage, companies provide a details brief on their job profile, including the role of responsibility that the candidate is explained in shorters, like the candidate is encouraged to share concerns of their queries with their employer. In a checking reference, although in a person interview providing a fair idea about the candidate, contacting reference allow employee to verify their understanding through discussing with the reference who holds of the candidate potentials and work ethics. They may discover over qualities about him or him. For the stages requirement process in HRM, organization may reach out to previous employee or the concentrating education institutions. Medical examinations, although not strictly follow medical examination, are slowly becoming common among the organizations today. Modern companies are review on the medical fitness, both mental and physical, of the cost functioning. A healthy employee would require fewer a sick leave and handle stress driven quick along with their potential and productivity in the dynamic fast paced environment. Some employ in view of this matter seriously and consider their previous passing during the screening of the stage. The final selections. The last phases of the selection in the process of crossing and the tuned its candidate who have successfully qualified through all around of the requirement and selection in HRM reserve and the offer appointment letter from the organizer. More than that or not, candidate receive at temporary positions with the assurance of the performance on completing of the profitable period. The appointment letter typically including in all such a candidates who have may also been arranging for the selection process. It is the final conclusion we have say about the selection process as additional information of daily meaning of jobs has been identified. In the human resource management is designed to empower the HR as a great smart practice and data decisions for this program dividing into equal equipment of handling a post patterns of the economic requirement. This one all the selection process requirement in HRM. Thank you.